Surround yourself with uplifting people. Break up with your sorrows. Don't waste your time, leave your struggles behind and smile. It's your best makeup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our last episode of Season 1, Songs of My Life. My name is Luana Sandoval, and today we're talking about co-writing and songwriting. And please welcome my guest, Deborah Bishop.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, so tell me about your songwriting journey.
Oh gosh, that's a long journey. The songwriting journey, you know, I started music when I was 4, I think. And I won Best Original Composition, my very first songwriting award when I was 5. And that was across Canada. I'm originally from Canada. And it was for original composition, so it was kind of a big deal. But I really didn't start writing lyrics and all of that for a ways until I was probably about 18 or so. And then I kind of went, I think I can do that, because I wrote poetry. At that point, I had written a couple of plays that had been produced and stuff, so I think I can do music. And that's when I just sort of started writing. And writing for me has always been kind of this stream of consciousness, you know, so it's based on just feelings and emotions, and it kind of reflects in the story. And so when I first started writing lyrics in particular, it was often, I had a co-writer that I worked with on and off for years. We still write together. And he would lay the music down, and the music would talk to me, and I would just start telling the story, you know. And now I've sort of graduated and grown, so I do the music and I do the lyrics, but it's still that same experience of writing from emotion and writing from what's kind of going on. Most of my writing for my material is very personal, but in being very personal and being very vulnerable and being very transparent and being willing to just throw it all out there and be really raw, it's extremely universal, which I find interesting.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
The song you're going to perform today, what inspired you to write it? What's the story behind the song?
Well, the story was actually inspired by my divorce. So,
okay.
Yay, happy times. And it is a very moody song. However, as is my way, there's also a message in it. So it's kind of dark and moody, because going through a divorce is a dark and moody kind of situation. And there's a lot of pain. And you know, there's a line in there, you know, picking up the pieces and throwing it away, and it's not fair, and it isn't fair. And it's very real for me. But there's also this place of like, I'm not going to stay here, and I'm going to be okay, and I will move on. I will carry on. And that was also very much kind of an anthem for me. So in a lot of ways, it was my therapy. And I play it on occasion at different gigs, and I let people know, you know, because there's all these beautiful songs about love and being in love, and then there's these really interesting, like really heart-wrenching stories about, you know, not being able to think of life without them, you know. And this is kind of a hybrid, because it's heart-wrenching, but I can still think of life without you, right?
That's wonderful. What's the name of the song?
The song is called The Road to Nowhere.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy The Road to Nowhere, performed by and written by Deborah Bishop.
The wind it blows, the rain it falls, the clouds they gather till there's no light at all, and it's cold here out on this road to nowhere. The endless nights and breathless days, picking up the pieces and throwing them away. before the road to nowhere. But time moves on, days go by, and I am strong. I will survive. No, I won't live here out on this road to nowhere. But every time I turn around, there's always something that I see, reminding me of what was here before the road to nowhere. As every time I turn around, there's always something that I see, reminding me of what was here before you chose the road to nowhere. And I'm not gonna stay here. This road is going nowhere. It's nowhere. It's nowhere. It's nowhere. It's nowhere.
That was so wonderful, so
Thank you.
beautiful, very touching, and
Thank you.
it's helping so many people out there.
I hope so.
Yes.
People seem to respond well to it. I've had quite a few
Yeah.
people come up and go, yeah, that really is how I felt. Thank you. So that's very rewarding, you know, to be able to know that you touch other people and to have them let you know that, yeah, I felt that, I experienced that. It was nice to be able to just release it with
Yeah.
that music, you know. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Shall we write a song together?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
We're gonna have a little break, and make sure you come back because Deborah and we never wrote a song together, but we'll do it right here for the first time on the spot. And yeah, this will be exciting.
Or crazy.
So, okay. Welcome back to Songs of My Life. And I was thinking of, I went to New York in September for 2 weeks, and I met Sue Phillips. She has a fragrance boutique at Madison Avenue. She's originally from South Africa, and she has this, she gave me this beautiful fragrance as a gift, and it smells like, literally like heaven, if you want to smell it. It's wonderful. And then when we first met, she introduced me to all of her fragrance, all of her scents. She has 18 scents, and she said, "Oh, you're so wonderful and so uplifting. You must have been sent from heaven." And I was like, "Wow, okay, that's really cool. I could write something about it, about this fragrance here and being sent from heaven." And then this idea popped up, and I came up with some lines here. I have my notebook here, and oh. You have one too.
Yes, I have one too.
This is yours, your
Yes.
songwriting book.
Yes.
This is mine. And I came up with a title, well, it's obviously Sent from Heaven. And then also when I sang my Christian song in church, somebody from the audience came to me and said, I felt like I was touching the edges of heaven. And those lines stuck with me, and I was like, I have to write something about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
So
do it. Yeah.
let's do it. So my question would be this, because we need to, it's sort of following the theme. Is it a love song of sorts?
I would say it's more like in a spiritual way,
Mm-hmm.
spiritual love song,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily between two people, but more like being in love with life and your surroundings, and
Okay.
senses, like being able to smell, because so many people lost their sense of smell because of COVID. And Sue also, she's on a mission. She can help people to get their sense of smell back through her fragrance. She already helped about 100 people.
Nice.
All right, let's spray some. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
So you have some different ideas. Let me see your ideas.
Yeah, okay.
Sent from heaven, that's what you said, like a miracle that you were looking for. I felt like I was touching the edges of heaven. So how about, instead of I felt, how about I feel like I'm touching the edges of heaven?
Oh, yeah.
So that's an interesting
Yes.
first line, you know?
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm touching the edges of heaven.
Or without the I feel like. Let's start with I'm touching the
I'm
edges of-
touching the edges of heaven.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
otherwise it's
touching
too
the
long.
edges of heaven.
Mhm.
I'm touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise.
Mhm.
Okay. Walking through paradise. All right. I'm touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. I feel like it wants to go to like something about a feeling. I'm touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. I feel what we feel. What do we feel when we walk through the edges of heaven?
Like it's very, very light.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the pressure. It's all our sorrows are gone, all our duties are gone. We're just walking in peace. And
So how about all my sorrows are leaving? Could we
all
do
my
that?
sorrows, yes.
I'm touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving.
Mhm.
Are leaving.
Mhm.
And moving through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving.
All my sorrows are leaving.
If I did. All my sorrows, touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving. And my soul is taking flight.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Is taking flight. Okay.
Okay, that's a good start.
Well, it definitely paints a picture because we're
It does.
touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving, and my soul, and all my sorrows are leaving. My soul is taking flight.
Mhm.
That to me feels like a verse.
Yeah.
So do we want to do verse, chorus?
Verse, chorus, yeah, maybe.
Or do we want to do verse, chorus? Or do
Verse,
verse, pre-chorus?
Pre-chorus. I
Okay.
like pre-chorus.
Pre-chorus.
Like in between, building up to the chorus.
So do we want to do something where my soul is taking flight, and then it's like, and the angels are, do we want to add something like, you know, with the angels? Do we want to keep it?
Yeah, we can. Well, now we have like the feeling. Also, since we're writing about the perfume, how it smells, like the fragrance. Yeah.
So, and the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet.
Yes.
The angels are singing, the air smells so sweet. The fragrance of roses beneath my feet, or something like that.
Okay. let's just write it down, and then we can tweak it. Okay, the angels are singing.
And the air smells so sweet.
Yeah. So sweet.
And I just have petals of roses beneath my feet. It's kind of what I've got, just because, you know. That's a pre-chorus. And then, all right. So then we need to get back into Sent from Heaven.
Yeah, Sent from Heaven is the chorus. Sent from Heaven. That's what you said. I like America and Sent from Heaven. Like.
So I like that too. So, but it's like the scent from filling my senses. It's like the scent from heaven is filling my senses. It's,
Oh yeah. The scent. Okay.
The scent from heaven uplifting my senses. The scent, or we want to say scent and senses in the same. The scent from heaven. Filling scent from heaven.
The scent from heaven.
Lifting me up. The scent from heaven lifting me up.
Lifting me up or giving me comfort.
The scent from heaven lifting me up. Or is it, or giving you comfort? The scent from heaven. Because I'm sort of like lifting me up, overflowing my cup, you know, filling my senses. It's like there's a lot to go with the idea of that. So the scent from heaven is the scent from heaven is giving me wings.
Scent from heaven. It's a miracle. It's like a miracle.
Well, what about that idea? The scent from heaven is giving me wings. It's like a miracle as my heart sings.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Like a miracle.
Like a miracle, my heart sings. Like a miracle.
My heart sings. Okay.
My heart sings. Smelling sweeter than anything I've ever known. The scent from heaven is the scent from home.
Oh, the scent, or maybe the scent of joy. That's what came up.
The scent of joy? So, okay, so what do you want? Smelling sweeter than, I'm just going to put smelling sweeter than anything I've ever known, just because I want to get that out. But it doesn't mean we have to use it. I just want to get it out. Okay. So we've got the scent from heaven is giving me wings like a miracle. My heart sings.
Smelling sweeter than anything
Smelling sweeter than anything I've ever known, or anything I've ever known. And, you know, the scent from heaven is calling me home.
Oh, the scent from heaven is calling me home. That's good.
Yeah. I've run out of room. Turn the page. All right. So that would lead us back to a chorus.
Right.
So we've already touched the edges. We've walked in paradise. My sorrows are leaving. My soul is taking flight. So the angels are singing. The air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath my feet. The scent from heaven is giving me wings like a miracle as my heart sings. Smelling sweeter than anything I've ever known. The scent from heaven is calling me home. So we just repeat the whole thing. It's quite lovely as it is.
It is. It's lovely, yeah.
Okay.
How about
interesting to watch the creative process, I'm sure,
it
for
is
the audience.
very
It's kind
interesting.
of going,
Yes. Okay, so we talked about, like, we described the surroundings and what it does, the scent from heaven, how it makes us feel. How about what else do we need? Send from heaven, give you wings, like a miracle, my heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've ever known. The sun from heaven is calling me home.
Mhm.
I'm gonna record this before I forget. Okay. Oh. So I usually use memo, my voice memo. It's full, like.
Yeah, I do my voice memo too on my
See,
phone.
this is all full with
Yeah,
song
I
ideas
hear you. I have
since
that
2018.
too. I hear that.
So
yeah.
many unfinished. Okay, I'm gonna sing the chorus so we have a reference. The sun from heaven is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The sun from heaven is calling me home. Yeah, let's cut out the ever, otherwise it's too long. Okay, we have something. Okay, let's name this Sent from Heaven chorus. So we have a reference. From heaven chorus. Wonderful. Okay, we need verse 2, and I can also hear a key change. Usually.
I can, depending on the movement, I was just writing the stardust dances across the sky.
Verse 2.
I don't know. Stardust dances across the sky because I'm touching the edges of heaven. Stardust dances across the sky.
Yeah. So we can basically, like with flying around, like when you spray the fragrance, it's like flying around it, like the drops. So we can start from the top, like we're in heaven, and then we're stardust. We're walking there, and we're going lower, and we're landing on Earth. And that would be a great idea, yeah. So you're just flying around, la 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 la, and then you come down on Earth as an angel.
Earth angel.
Yeah.
Yes.
A peacemaker.
Yes, there you go. I can relate to that.
Yeah, that's cool. Because the world is a mess nowadays. We need some peacemakers.
Yes.
So this could be very symbolic. It could be the sent from heaven and also the peacemaker, because I would imagine if you go to, I don't know, let's say you're in, if you just spray the fragrance, and then people would be much nicer.
Wouldn't that be nice to say?
Right?
Here's some nice sprays.
Stop the war.
That's right. Just go dump a bunch of perfume. Instead of bombs, we just dump a bunch of perfume.
Yes.
That works for me.
Yes. That's the weapon to end war, just the perfume, the fragrance. Just spray it out. All the 80 cents by Sue Phillips.
Well, that would be the scent from heaven, wouldn't it be? The fragrance of peace.
Oh, yeah. Fragrance of peace. I'm going to write it down.
Yes.
Just as a side note. Fragrance of peace, peacemaker, and then like drops. What's it called? The drops from the fragrance.
Well, they're mist or droplets or
droplets. Droplets. Reaching the earth. I'm just writing. Reaching the earth.
And it's important when we're writing. I'm just saying this because people are watching, and you know, as we're going through this process, it's like there's no bad ideas.
Yeah.
There's never anything that you shouldn't write down. Doesn't mean it'll make it in the song.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean anything. It could start a whole other song, but it's important to get it out.
To just get it out, write it out, and then, like, yeah, because I have so many ideas right now. I just like drops reaching the earth. And if it doesn't end in a song, you can use it for another song. That's another great idea. Yeah. I used to have so much music in one song because I'm classical trained.
Right, me
and
too. I came from classical background.
Oh yeah, I can hear that in your. I know it's beautiful. And then when I had my very first recording session with a music producer in New York in 2017, he said, "You have too much music in this pop song. It's way too much music. You can write 2 songs with this a month." Yeah, like droplets reaching Earth.
So I just went with Stardust dances across the sky.
Okay.
Laughter echoes across the canyons. That's sort of what I'm
okay.
hearing, sort of just laughter echoing across the canyons. So same thing, kind of universal, stardust dancing across the sky, laughter echoing across the canyon. It's sort of like, to me, it's the beauty and it's the resonance of what you're talking about. You know. And I like that. What did you have? Fragrance of
Peace or Peacemaker. I like Fragrance of Peace.
I like the Fragrance of Peace too.
It's better.
Figuring out how to connect it.
Yeah.
Stardust dances across the street, laughter echoes across the canyons. The fragrance of peace rains down.
Oh yeah. And then it stops the war or any hatred, or it changes people's minds. Everybody becomes peaceful. There's no more hate, no more racism, war.
That would be so nice.
Oh,
That's an awful lot. That's a long sentence. And there's no more war, and everybody's at peace, and everybody likes us.
Yeah,
And it's love. And fragrance of peace rains down. So stardust dances across the sea, laughter echoes across the canyons. The fragrance of peace rains down, and all hatred is abandoned.
Ooh, that's good.
Is abandoned. Which is, again, we're doing interesting things because people often rhyming, right? Your paradise, right? We have like heaven and paradise leaving and taking flight. So paradise and flight are not exact rhymes, but they have that dice, flight, so it works. Exactly. And canyons, and all hatred is abandoned. Same thing, canyon, abandoned.
Yeah.
So that
it works.
It works.
Yes. Oh, okay.
So the fragrance of peace rains down, all hatred is abandoned.
Okay.
Or all hatred abandoned. Laughter echoes. Laughter echoes across the canyons, or laughter echoes across canyons. It doesn't have to have a "the." It just depends on the music.
Oh, okay.
The fragrance of peace rains down. All hatred is abandoned. And the angels are singing.
Oh yeah.
The air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath our feet. For that time through, instead of my, it would be our.
A little bit.
Yeah. Second.
Yes.
So, and then the scent from heaven is giving us wings, like a miracle. Our heart sings. The scent from heaven, sweeter than anything we've ever known. The scent from heaven calling us home. Love it.
Raining down, right?
Yeah, or the fragrance of peace raining down or rains down, either way. I've got it completely spelled like rains, horses rains, but that's completely incorrect. But there is no such thing as incorrect when you're co-writing.
Right.
The fragrance of peace rains down, all hatred is abandoned.
Yeah.
So we go from the I to the we.
Yes.
Cool.
Very interesting. I love it. Our hatred is abandoned. And then we
go into the pre-chorus and then the chorus.
Pre-chorus, yeah.
You know, where we move to the we and the us's.
Right. Shall we change the pre-chorus a little bit?
I think it says it really nicely. Yeah. I don't think it really, because the angels are singing. Yeah. I like the consistency of coming it back, but we're changing it now to the petals of roses beneath our feet.
Yes.
So it does change it a little bit, and the scent from heaven giving us wings.
Perspective.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I think it connects it, because the thoughts that we're writing about are very visual and they're big and they're kind of esoteric. So it's nice to have that through line. You know, plus people like to sing along to things too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Shall we add a bridge? I can hear a bridge. And then after the bridge, there could be a key change.
You like those key changes.
Yeah.
We just keep raising the key. Yeah, we go from alto to descant.
I mean, up, all the way up.
Yeah.
All the way up.
Up. Yeah, I can hear that though. I
Yes.
hear what you're hearing. Like it's like, you know, the scent of heaven. It's like it's sort of like, can you feel it in your? Can you feel it, like calling you? Can you feel the senses? Can you are you feel awake, alive? Something like that. It's like a call to action somehow.
Yeah. And I can also hear it can get into a slight call and response thing with a gospel choir.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This is definitely this is definitely like
Yes.
gospel and definitely. Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. Okay, so bridge after the second chorus. Okay,
So that's that.
shall we do a chorus? No, I would say the chord and response should be in chorus number 3 when we have the key change. And the bridge is just two lines.
Could be, and it could, but the call back and forth, it's almost like sent from heaven, sent from heaven, from above, sent from heaven, the scent of love, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
Yes, that's good. So that will be the outro, basically. After chorus, so we have the bridge. We don't know yet what we write. Then we have chorus.
If we need it, if we even need the bridge, if we do that, sent from heaven,
Sent from heaven.
you know, from above, up from above,
Oh yeah.
sent from heaven, from above,
From
sent from heaven, sent from
from-
love,
yeah.
you know.
sent from heaven, fragrance of love or fragrance.
That's a bit tough to sing. Fra-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Sent from heaven, from above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sent
above.
from heaven,
Sent from heaven.
sent from love.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
would be the chord. Yeah. Sent from heaven. Let's record this. Okay. So this is bridge. Sent from heaven.
From above,
Sent from heaven. Sent from heaven.
sent from love.
Yeah. Okay.
Sent from heaven, from above.
Yeah. From
Sent
above.
from heaven,
Yeah.
sent from love. Yeah. I like that.
From heaven.
Sent from love, sent from heaven, from above. Sent from heaven,
Sent from heaven.
sent from love.
Sent from love.
And
Yeah.
from there, that's like, it is a question answer, but that could even be a bridge right in the middle.
Yeah.
And then it comes back to, and the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet, petals of roses beneath our feet. The scent from heaven is giving us wings like a miracle our heart sings.
Yeah.
Sweeter than anything we've known. The scent from heaven is calling us home.
Just with in another key.
Sure.
Yeah.
We can do a key change there.
Key
All right.
Key change after the bridge. Okay.
Key change after the bridge.
Key change.
And I mean, you can vamp out. This could be huge and massive and vamp out any way you want.
Yeah.
You know,
That's exciting.
full gospel choir.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, and be dancing in the aisles going, hallelujah.
Like Madonna's famous song, Like a Prayer. Okay, great. So we have a guideline for the lyrics. Now it's time to write the music. On
Yeah, it
keyboard.
is.
All right, meet us later.
Smelling sweeter than anything I've ever known. Or anything I've known. The scent from heaven is calling me home. I have no idea what I sang already, so there we go. The stardust dances across the sky. Laughter echoes across the canyons. The fragrance of peace rains down. I don't know what I did last time. And all hatred is abandoned. The angels are singing. Okay, so let's land on what we first want for a chorus, because
Okay.
it's too hard to play it like that and remember it.
Right.
So I'm traveling down,
I'm touching.
I'm touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving, and my soul is taking flight. So let's try that again. I'm touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving, and my soul is taking flight. And the angels, and so I think, and the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
And the angels are singing, and the air smells, and the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath my feet. Okay, and the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath my feet. Descend from heaven, descend from heaven, is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. Descend from heaven is calling me home. Let's try that again. Descend from heaven is giving me wings. And like a miracle, my heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. You recorded that little piece, right?
Yes, I recorded
play
this.
it
Let's
back.
play this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Send. Auto text. Sent from bacon.
The scent from what?
Bacon.
The scent from bacon? Well, there you go. The scent from bacon is calling me home.
Okay.
Eggs over easy.
There we go.
No, I was recording the piano. Are you recording any of the piano stuff that we're
Oh
doing?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I'm.
The latest one. Yeah.
Just the left. Okay.
Calling me home.
Okay. So the sent from
Yeah, beautiful.
Let me just write that. Now sent from heaven is giving me wings. Yes.
Yeah.
Like a miracle, my heart sings. Like a miracle, my heart it sings. Smelling sweeter than sings. Smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The scent in heaven is calling me home. Okay, so that's. Would be helpful if I'd left room to write chords, but I didn't. Note to anybody writing, leave room to write chords.
Yeah,
'cause
usually,
it
That's
helps.
right. It does.
It really does, but you know. What do you do when you have half an hour to write a song? All
We do
right.
the best we can.
So, and F and G, so at least I've got that there. And the okay. So, and so now where am I? Stardust dances across the sky. Laughter echoes across the canyons. The fragrance of peace brings down. No hatred is abandoned. Yeah, something like that. Not sure that that's actually the chorus or the verse the way we played it originally though, but and the stardust dances across the sky. Laughter echoes across the canyons. The fragrance of peace rains down, and all hatred is abandoned. And the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath our feet. The scent from heaven is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings. Smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The scent from heaven is calling me home. Okay. So then this is the call and answer on the bridge.
Yeah.
Sent from heaven, from above. Sent from heaven, sent from love.
Yeah.
Sent from heaven, from above. Sent from heaven, sent from love.
Yeah.
And then I have to figure out the. Oh, you're mean. You're mean. And the angel. Oh God. Seriously, I don't know that I can figure out the key change right now. we might just have to say there will be a key change
there will
in the
be.
formal arrangement.
Yes.
This is not going to be the formal arrangement. This is going to
This
be
is
the
an idea.
arrangement we got.
Yes.
So sent from heaven. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
do that vamp again. So we're coming out of "Is calling me home."
Sent from heaven,
From above,
sent from heaven,
sent from love,
sent from heaven,
from above,
sent from heaven,
sent from love. And the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath our feet.
The sent from heaven is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings. Smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The sent from heaven is calling me home.
So if we do a sent from heaven, sent from heaven, the sent from heaven is calling me home.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I like it.
It's so sweet.
It's so sweet. Well, that's what
Like
we
the
wanted,
fragrance.
right? So the chorus is, the sent from heaven is giving me wings like a miracle. My heart sings. That's the way
Yeah.
you've been singing it, right?
Yeah.
Smelling sweeter, smelling sweet. Okay, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The sent from heaven's calling me home. The sent from heaven's calling me home.
Yeah.
Stardust dances across the sky. Laughter echoes across the canyons. The fragrance of peace rains down. All hatred is abandoned. And the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses at our feet. The sent from heaven is giving me wings like a miracle. My heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The sent from heaven is calling me home. So do we want to maybe assign parts to keep it simple? 'Cause-
Yes.
Yeah. So how about I sing the verse, we sing the pre-chorus together if
Yeah.
you're comfortable with that, and you sing the chorus.
Okay.
Then I'll sing the second verse, and we'll do the pre-chorus together.
Yeah.
And you sing the chorus, and then we'll vamp like we were doing.
The
Sent
bridge?
from
Yeah.
heaven,
Yeah, okay.
from above. And then we'll go back into the pre-chorus and the chorus.
Okay, sounds
And then
great.
we'll tag it together if
Yes.
that works. Or you can do sent from heaven, and then I can go sent from heaven, and then we can do it together. Sent from heaven
Yeah.
is calling us home.
Perfect.
All right. Musical director. I don't mind. No problem. All right. So, shall we practice?
Yeah, let's practice. Okay.
I don't know what we're expecting, but we're expecting something. So I'm also wondering if it might be nicer. Yeah, I think it's nicer with
Okay.
that.
Sounds more like heaven.
So let's do. I'm touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving, my soul is taking flight. The angels are singing, the air smells so sweet, petals of roses beneath my feet.
Descent from heaven is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The scent from heaven is calling me home.
The stardust dances across the sky, and laughter echoes across the canyons. The fragrance of peace rains down, all hatred is abandoned. And the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet, petals of roses beneath our feet.
The scent from heaven is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings, sailing sweeter than anything I've known. The scent from heaven is calling me home. Sent from heaven,
From above,
sent from heaven,
sent from love,
sent from heaven,
from above,
sent from heaven,
sent from love. And the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet, petals of roses beneath our feet.
The scent from heaven is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The scent from heaven is calling me home. The scent from heaven is calling me home. Scent from heaven is calling me home.
I thought we were tagging it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing sent from heaven, and I was gonna go sent from heaven, and then we're gonna do it together.
Yeah.
The sent from heaven is calling me home.
Yay! Wow. Okay.
That's as close to performance as we're gonna
Yes.
get. All right. Should we try? I mean, do you really want to officially stand and
I
perform
would say
it?
yes.
You would say yes.
Yes.
You would say yes.
Yeah.
You would say
Let's
yes.
say yes. I say yes.
Okay, I don't know all the words. I'm going to be looking at the words, unless we're going to input it into the
The prompter.
prompter.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's.
If
I
they're
can
big
type it out.
enough, I have to otherwise I have to wear glasses. Music stand will work for me, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
depends. And or we can do the prompter if it's really big.
It is big. I used it last time. Okay, I'm gonna type it out.
Here we are after a writing session. How do you feel?
I am impressed with both of us. We actually did that, and to everybody watching, we actually did that. Was live. What you think you saw,
Yeah.
you saw. We were figuring this out. We're still figuring it out, but I think we're gonna try and
Yeah.
perform it. Right?
Let's do it. Okay.
All right. Sent from heaven.
Sent from heaven.
I'm
touching the edges of heaven, walking through paradise. All my sorrows are leaving, my soul is taking flight, and the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath my feet. The scent from heaven is giving me wings. Like a miracle, my heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything I've known. The scent from heaven is calling me home. Stardust dances across the sky, laughter echoes through the canyons, the fragrance of peace rains down, all hatred is abandoned, and the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath our feet. The scent from heaven is giving us wings. Like a miracle, our heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything we've known. The scent from heaven is calling us home. Scent from heaven, from above. Scent from heaven, scent from love. Scent from heaven, from above. Scent from heaven, scent from heaven, scent from love. And the angels are singing, and the air smells so sweet. Petals of roses beneath our feet. The scent from heaven is giving us wings. Like a miracle, our heart sings, smelling sweeter than anything we've known. The scent from heaven, the scent from heaven, the scent from heaven is calling us home.
So beautiful. Okay, welcome back to the show, and thank you so much for tuning in to all the episodes. It's our last episode of season 1, but it doesn't mean that the show will stop. I'm planning on continuing this show. And if you want to find out more about Deborah Bishop, where can people find you?
They can go to my website. That's the best place. It is welcometobishopworld.com, because it is kind of a world. I have various things there, my music, my art, my teachings, things of that nature. So it's an experience.
That's wonderful. And if you have any questions regarding songwriting, you can send an email to info@luanasandoval.com. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next season. Yeah, bye.
Find the joy, find the joy.